The Facebook settings area is full of little nooks and crannies. And in this tutorial, which is the second in my Facebook training series, I am going to be shining a light on everything you need to know. I'm going to take you through the settings area at the back end of your Facebook page. And the first tab is General. We're going to just quickly go through these to help you understand what you need to really pay attention to. Now, the first thing is shortcuts. All this is you can choose to pin your page so it is visible under favorites on the left-hand side of your personal profile. Next one's really obvious. Either your page is published or it's unpublished. If your page is unpublished, it's still there for you to see, but it won't be seen by anyone else. It's different from deleting your page. Next is a visitor's post. So somebody can post content onto your page. However, when somebody posts content on your page, it isn't automatically seen by all of your Facebook fans. A lot of people are a bit concerned about this because they worry that if they're getting negative comments, that it is going to be seen far and wide. That's not the case. It does allow people, if they do have a problem, to feel validated because they can get in touch with you. So I would recommend having that live so you can, especially if you have a business where customer service is relevant to what you're doing, I would allow people to publish to the page. I also allow people to add photos and videos to the page in case I want to run any competitions. If you have a local business, you can choose to have reviews on your page, so people can give you a rating out of 5 stars on what they think of your business. Again, this is something people feel they get a little bit worried about because they're concerned they're going to get a negative review. You know, it's unlikely that you're going to get a 5-star review from everybody, but as long as you get a good balance, I think it's a positive thing to have on your page. If you find at some point your reviews get hijacked, you can just turn them off. Now, the next one's very interesting. Audience optimization for posts. This means you can choose what section of your audience sees what content. Now, this might sound counterintuitive because you want surely all of your audience to see all of your content. However, by narrowing it down to people who are going to be most likely to comment, like and share, you're going to get the most interaction as quickly as possible. And we're going to talk about how Facebook decides who sees what from your page in a later tutorial. So make sure you subscribe and sign up so you don't miss that, because it's, I think that's so important. But this can be quite helpful. At this stage, turn it on, and when we're talking about the different types of posts, etc., we'll cover this in a bit more detail. Messages. Again, are you going to allow people to message you? Why wouldn't you? Seems crazy not to. People tagging ability. Now, again, I would turn this one on, because what this means is if you have a photo of a group of people, they can choose to tag themselves or their friends in it. When this tagging happens, people who are tagged are notified. So it helps more people see your content. So again, brilliant. Don't see why you wouldn't do it. Like with all of these, if you start seeing things being abused, you can turn it off. Same goes for others than tagging this page. Why would you not? Now, page locations for frames. This is a new thing that Facebook are doing. They are allowing people to have sort of picture frames to add to their photos in Facebook. And if you want your business location to be included in an iframe, you can allow that to happen. This is still really new. I've not really seen it being taken up yet, so it's going to be very interesting to see how it develops. Country restrictions. This page is visible to everybody. It depends on what your business is, whether you would like to reduce that down to and not include certain countries. Again, same with age restrictions. If you are gambling or alcohol or something like that, obviously Facebook is open to people from 13 upwards, so you may not want to show your content to people who are younger. Then we're talking about page moderation. Now, I'm going to talk about page moderation and profanity filter together, because it is about the language people use when they're posting and commenting on your page. So profanity filter, there are 3 settings. I'll show you them here. Off, medium and strong. I always set it to strong because I don't want people to say naughty words on my page. And then in page moderation, you can actually add specific words. So I have noticed when I've dealt with a lot of customer service issues, the profanity filter doesn't pick up all swear words. If somebody does use one of these restricted words, their content isn't deleted. It is just greyed out. So you can see it, and the person who's posted it can see it, but nobody else can. So you can still speak to them and manage that interaction. So similar page suggestions is the next option. And again, I think this is a bit of a no-brainer. Why would I not want people to see my page as a recommendation? So I'm always going to have that as yes. Post in multiple language, not for me. English is my mother tongue and pretty much just about coping with that one. Content distribution, this is really for videos. If you are putting videos up, you can allow people to download them, or you can choose to prohibit any downloading of videos. Download page is quite simple. Do you want to get all of your content off of your page at any point? You can choose to download it. Merge pages, this is if you have set up 2 pages for the same business and you would like to join them together or merge them, obviously. This often happens with a business that has a physical location and somebody is checking in. If somebody comes to your, say you had a theme park and somebody wanted to check in, and when they're checking in, they can't find your page, they can check in and set up what they call a place page. In that case, you want to keep an eye on whether these little additional pages are cropping up and then merge them back into your original page. Otherwise, they can take on a life of their own and you're not in control of them. And then finally, remove your page. Pretty drastic. You've got to be quite sure that you really want to delete your page. It may be a better option just to unpublish it for a while. So that is a run through of all the settings in the general tab for you. Thanks for watching this tutorial, and make sure you subscribe or join the email list for our next session, where I'm going to be taking a close look at how you can utilize your Facebook banner images to be more than just a pretty picture.